Hello and welcome to WERL F124 round 9 of the season. We are back in the commentary box today for a change to commentate on today's race, which is in the mystery round like yesterday's. I will be, since we've actually gone more than 10 this week. Interesting one, yeah. But continuing, we are at Baku for today's mystery round. Who will win? Will Stadbody extend his championship lead? Will someone else take the win today? Oh, I was just going to mute so I didn't distract you. There's. It's raining in qualifying. Yeah, it's heavy rain in qualifying here. But we have heavy rain in qualifying. No, it's... I know the feeling. I know the feeling. It is Gabriel tonight. So, actually, that is dry in the race. Okay. That should actually specify that to viewers. It is not Orion driving site. It is Gabriel driving on Orion's account. Confusing, yes. Will I forget that before I do results? Most likely. That's going to be very complicated and fucking with my brain today. Yes, I am. Like I always do. No, No. I made sure... I thought you were going to say something like that when you came back, so I thought I better... update. I know the ones you mean. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Nah. No, it's fine. Like, it's much better when I actually have someone to like sort of talk to whilst commentating, because it gets really boring at times. And on track driver point of view as well, which is handy. Right, so Mason is driving, even though I did say not to, because he decided to leave the league, said he left it by accident, came back, asked for his VCOB seat back. I told him that it's gone to someone else since he left the league. And, well, yeah, yeah. And it's interesting, Midas let Midget overtake him on the outlap, and now just re-overtook Midget at the end. And everybody is sliding around trying to warm their tyres up here. I feel someone's going to go into the wall in qualifying. I have a strong feeling someone's going to go into the wall. But it will be Midas who gets the qualifying underway, going on his lap before everyone else. Midget will follow him, and I think there's Jax coming up to the line. It might be you. It's you coming up to the line, okay. So, Stab Buddy third to start his lap. Midas and Midget ahead of him. Could they cause slow traffic to slow him down? Maybe? And already Stab Buddy not liking the tyres today. And Regan is out. That's on pit exit. He hasn't even made out of the pits. He genuinely hasn't even made out of the pits. So we're going to open Discord up in a second. We're going to see what happened. And we're asking what happened, and we're getting a response. But we will watch Midas as he goes into the castle section in a second. Into castle section goes Midas. Midget will follow, and both of them make it through the castle section cleanly. Stab Buddy does a Charles Leclerc. Almost. And he is stupid. And steering wheel disconnection for Regan. I just call it 53% IV Solosis. But that's beyond the point. Midas into sector 3. So is Midget. Who will go fastest of these two in qualifying? And Midas is out. So I called it that someone will crash in qualifying. We've had two. One being through. Wait, what do you say, sorry? Okay, I called it that someone would DNF in quali. But Midas and Regan both out. Regan crashing due to a steering wheel disconnection. Mask has gone fastest by a good amount over his Williams teammate. Litro has gone fastest, and Mojo has gone into third place. So already some competition up for the top positions. Mason will be next to come to the line, followed very closely by Dommy. Jax has retired from the session now. And that looks like it's just going into castle section. So Mason's gone 5th, Dommy's in 4th. And Jax is retired. And we're just going to try and find out what happened to everybody here. So we're going to ping... Nope, that's the wrong person. Nope, that's the wrong person. Midas at Jax. I'm going to try to get a bit of backstory behind some of these retirements early on. If we can. But, sorry, Gabriel now on his lap. I'm going to call him Orion a lot of times, say by accident. I need to remember, it's not Orion, it's Gabriel. I'm definitely going to forget. But Gabriel on his lap. Coming down into the pub where Jax did DNF very recently, but Gabriel making it through there. And there's a lot of lag from Gabriel today as he slides through the castle section slightly. But he's kept it valid so far. Yo, I think I might have messed up the track limits today. Why do I don't do it for 23, it's for 24 for some reason I always forget. No. Yeah, true. That's kind of saved myself there. There was a lot of lag from Gabriel here. Yeah. And Gabriel goes into P6. Boogie is next out on a lap. What can Boogie do on his second race here? Am I just asking if he is out from the entire race weekend? But no, he is not. He's just out of quali. Boogie going off track there. But still valid. Stab Buddy is also on a lap, so we will switch to him once Boogie has finished his lap. But down the hill Boogie goes. Into sector 3. What can he do? So 132.3 as he exits sector 2. That's possibly going to put him either just ahead or just behind Midget will be my guess, but I might be wrong there. We will find out in a short moment's time as down to the line Boogie goes. He puts himself into P7 ahead of Midget by 1.1 seconds. Mask has retired from the session. Oh no, sorry, Mask has left the session. Not retired, so we'll quickly get Mask back in. Stab Buddy will go to. And Ryan will... Gabriel just left, so we're going to quickly get him back in as well. If I can even find it. There. We'll say Buddy now on his lap. And Inters aren't the tyre is what he's saying, but... where can he pull himself? As down to the line he goes. He goes into 3rd place. 2/10 off Litro. Or MMTZ, whatever his name is. So that's a lap from Stay Buddy there. Who's next on track to be signed up? Mason. Mason's without a front wing, so Mason has lost a front wing. So, Entok in 10th currently without a lap time. Of qualifying, there is 7 minutes left of qualifying. And Gabriel is saying he's not going to be able to do the race cars off the internet. Gabriel's asked to put Azerbaijan on next season. People already asking for tracks for next season. We all know, we all have a bit of a knowledge of what a certain Ryan will be wanting next season. For those of you who don't know, Orion's only race wins that ever have come at Brazil in back-to-back SFCR seasons. The second of those wins came... I don't know, I suppose it could be argued somewhat controversially after that incident near the end. I don't want reminding. I had to look at it and I had to listen to both of you sort of argue about it, etc. Mason has retired from the session. So Mojo is on a lap right now and he's slightly down on his time, so he could find improvements in this final sector. No, I think he's just warming his tyres up again. Entok is back in the pit, so Entok still to set a lap with about 5 minutes left of qualifying. Interesting. Very, very interesting. And hello to people who are watching the stream. But Mojo starting a lap. Somebody is also on a lap currently. He's 3/10 up. If he can keep this up as we head into the castle section. Looked like a little bit of a scrape off the wall there with the rear tyre. And we have two people. We have Michael and Mary True talking in chat today, so hello. But somebody, if he can keep this lap up, he's on for pole. And he is on the intermediate tyres. Everybody else has gone for the wet tyres so far. Somebody 1.1 up. He's gone for the riskier choice of going for the intermediates when everyone else has gone for the wets. Could this pay off for him? As we'll ride on board for the last part of the lap. Down. He's bailing from his lap. Yeah, I think he came in here. And Stabbuddy bailing out of his lap. Mask has left the session again. Mask isn't even online now for me. I'm gonna guarantee he's showing us offline. I don't even see him there. What the hell? Oh. God's sake. Nope, I don't see him anywhere at all. Great. Unless I am just blind as fuck. Nope, I don't see him on my friends list now. Well, Mojo has gone fastest. And I cannot find Mask online at all, for God's sake. Do you have Mask on your friends list or no? Oh, now he is. That was weird, not being able to see him online, but we've got him in. So Mojo has just set a pole position lap. Dummy is up to 2nd place. Mask is back in. And it looks as if we have a Mask fan club watching the stream today. Entok, can he get a lap in at last? During the last minutes of qualifying. He's going to come up into some traffic up ahead. Dommy's up there. Dommy going wide, but Entok here. Will he get held up? Hopefully we're not going to see him getting held up. Is anyone else at the end of a lap? I don't think there is. So no, those who are on a... No, Dommy's down. So Entok is the furthest forward of those who are on a actual lap. So down, round the final corner, Entok goes and down to the line. Entok on the intermediates. What can he do? Where can he put the Haas? Entok goes into 3rd place. 3rd place for Entok as Midget now. Mask's teammate. And what can Midget do here? Can he improve on his 2-minute 1.2 time? Midget on the wets, whereas others are going to the inters. Midget moves himself up past Gabriel and Boogie. Who else is out right now? We have MMTZ 1.8 seconds up on his time. He's finding a lot of time on the intermediates. Intermediates, definitely the tyre of choice now by the looks of it, as we are in the final stages of qualifying. Mask, currently 5th. Ryan and Boogie will be in 9th and 10th. Sorry, Gabriel and Boogie will be in 9th and 10th. Midas, Jax and Regan all out. Mason also out. So unless Midget can find something on an extra lap, another 4/10ths, Mason will start in 7th. But MMTZ here, he's finding a lot of time on these intermediates. Mojo has just gone fastest, or regained his fastest, of 1:53.7. But MMTZ down to the line, 1:52.2. State Body coming to the line. Can he go fastest? 1:52.4. He moves in to 2nd place. Dommy to the line. Dommy will put himself. Dommy will remain 4th. Entok. Can Entok improve? Entok into 5th place. Mask down to 6th. Midget is the only driver on track and he's 2 seconds down. So Midget will not find any more. Midget will not find any more time, and he will start in P6. And that's your qualifying. So, confirmation of qualifying. MMTZ goes fastest, Stab Body 2/10ths behind in 2nd. And Mojo, Dommy, Entok, Mask, Mason, Midget, Gabriel, although Gabriel said he doesn't think he can race due to the lag, Boogie, Midas, Jax, and Regan. That is your qualifying standings. Who will prevail in the race? Let's come up to find out who can prevail in today's race. I will make a mental note of that. Right, I'm searching up some jokes for the race. So, 5 red lights. As lights out and away we go for the race. Stab Body jumping MMTZ at the start here. So Stab Body leads comfortably into turn 1. Mojo up into 2nd. Dommy 3rd. Mask 4th. Entok 5th. And Boogie has spun at turn 1 in the background. So, no safety car on lap 1 so far. That could be commentators too. Yeah. And that could be the commentator's curse, as Regan in P10 battling with the Red Bull of Jax. Up ahead, Mask fighting Mason. We'll come to questions from viewers in a minute, but Midget in P4. Midget had a very good start to this race, as behind Regan up into 8th, battling Entok, making the move past Entok, as Entok is coming under pressure from your no, not Polestar, sorry, MMTZ. And Mason spun and its virtual safety car, and Midas has retired. And what's happened to Midas has done a Charles Leclerc into the castle section. So Mason spun, lost the front wing, but Midas has ended up out of the race. So what's this is virtual or full? Okay, it still says virtual for me, that's what I'm asking. It says virtual, but I can see the safety car coming out, that's what I was saying. So full safety car. So let's read the Nero Dennis. What do you think about Musk's performances in this league? Well, Musk was missing for a few, and so we do have Domi into the pits. Domi getting a new front wing, so Domi is in for damage. So not for strategic. Okay. And Jack's in as well. Let's just quickly grab the tires people are on. As we go back to the race leader through the safety car action, Entok out of the pits, Litro out of the pits. So back to the question. What do you think about Mask's performance in this league? Well, Mask was missing for a few races, but generally when he's been here, he's been someone who's been up there and challenging for podiums. Subbody here this season, going for back-to-back titles. Mojo, when he's been able to show, he showed promise. Mask, he's another driver who showed promise, and if he was able to show more often, he'll be up there in the title fight. But yeah, Regan, he's a driver who showed some promise this season for a good midfield contender, but he's just had no luck at all when it's gotten his... In instance, he's just been thrown around in instance like he's a ragdoll by other drivers, and it's disappointing to see that he's been involved in so many incidents that aren't his fault this season. But yeah. Throw them into the... Oh no, I can't say that. I can't say that. Actually. But Jax with a 10-second speed into pit lane, and he came in last lap and he's in again, and it's a front wing change. No, he got a 10-second coming in this time. I think last time they didn't change his front wing. Oh, he took front wing damage since he came out last time. You're welcome, Dennis. You're welcome for the insight. Let's have a look. What do we have here? I think he's just found a lot. That's a good question, actually, for those of you watching. If you're wondering, if anyone's wondering, I am talking to Staybody whilst commentating today. Midget just had a very good lap 1 and just avoided everything, pretty much. That is the only way, but it'll be interesting whether he lets his teammate, who is arguably the faster driver, go when the safety car comes in. I'm trying not to hurt drivers' feelings here. See, I can't say what you said about me in APC the other day, because I'm not friendly with Midget. Yeah, no, but the thing is, with Midget, I have very mixed opinions on Midget's driving, based on an incident involving us a couple of seasons ago. So I have very... okay, when I say mixed... Oh, Everton have just scored against Wolves. I need to... I'm putting my phone to the side unless it's a safety car. But safety car in this lap. When will Steady Body go? We're right on board. And he's gone. But Mojo and everybody has stayed with him. But there's... Yeah, no, pretty much everyone stayed with him. And Boogie being overtaken by Domi. Boogie just losing out on 2 places down. Boogie going very wide. And what's that body? Is there damage on the Red Bull? Is the question. There is no damage. But Regan up into 3rd place, and we were just complimenting him and saying he's got very unlucky so far, but he's up in 3rd. The luck might be with him today. But Mojo leads the race. Mask is in 2nd, so Mask has made the move past Midget. Midget down in 12th place actually, so something's happened to Midget there, and he does have end plate damage, so... But going back here, couple of moves just before the castle section. But Mason making his way through the grid here now behind Entok. And he's pushing to make his way through the grid and show what he can do today. And he's made the move past Entok and up into P8, and he's got free track to catch Boogie now. Although he's not that far behind Boogie, about 7/10. But Boogie really dropping back from MMTZ now, who's putting Domi under pressure here. Domi on the back of Stab Buddy, but also being put under pressure, and there's a virtual safety car. And Midget without a full front wing now, so that is why the virtual safety car is out. Oh, hi, True. Sorry. I was concentrating on the race. Sorry, True. I wasn't reading my laptop there. Oh, that makes sense now. Teaching Midas not to wreck. Yeah, no. Midas does need to learn how not to just wreck out. That is a very good point. You know, so we are racing again, but True, just a quick one. Midas, I gotta find it now. God damn it. Yeah, True. Midas goes, sorry Jedi, I will try better next time. I don't think he should be apologising to me, as I am not his team owner. He should be apologising, 1, to his team principal in the McLaren here, Domi, and 2, he should... And Domi making contact with MMTZ there. Boogie has left the session, so let's quickly invite him back. But, no matter, I think he's disconnected. But virtual safety car again. Domi sort of gave MMTZ no space, like he did to Regan last week, but Regan... No, he did MMTZ just without a front wing now. But it was pretty much a carbon copy of last week, near enough. It's Domi and Midget every week. It's genuinely them two every week who cause shit. I mean, Domi's just too aggressive. That's the problem with Domi. He thinks that he can just cut people no space and shit like that. Regan driving... so Regan and I think Mojo as well We get show me penalties. So Regan and Mojo both getting drive-through penalties. I'm assuming both will be for speeding under safety car or under VSC. We can check in a minute, but Mojo leads the race on Mask in second, Starbody's third, Regan into fourth now, Dommy in fifth. And going back, Mason is in sixth, 5.4 behind Dommy. Entox behind him, Jax is behind him. Litro. Not a great race on his behalf today based on what's happened to him. Midget down in last place, and obviously Midas, who DNF'd on lap 1. But will Mojo or Mask serve their drive-thrus this lap? Mojo is in to serve his drive-thru. Regan will stay out for another lap. So Mask now leads ahead of State Buddy. Regan in third. Dommy is up to fourth. Entok is in fifth. But Entok has Jax has just had a ridiculous dive bomb, and Jax is out of the race. That was a ridiculously late move from Jax there. Mason has been given a 10-second penalty. 3 wide into turn 1 never works, and that was a that was a very, very, very absurd dive bomb from Jaxa. That could have ended in 2 or 3 cars out. I seriously wonder what was going through his head there. Oh lord, not Tyler style rage. Oh lord. It's 1-1 in Everton Wolves. Another safety car. Whatever will I do? This is giving me reminders of yesterday's race already. If you didn't watch yesterday's race, there was about 3 safety cars. You know, whilst we're on the safety car, let's see if... What's it called? I can see. I am very tired for this. And I've logged into the wrong account. Is this year's F1 Fantasy out yet? So, when will next season's F1 Fantasy be released? Why is it not out yet? If any of you care, F1 Fantasy is not out yet for the new season. If anyone would... Ooh, I know that. If any of you viewers want to ask anything about the league, whilst under safety car, feel free. But I need some. Yeah. I can tell. I am genuinely wanting to never commentate a race again. Continuing on, if anyone has any questions regarding the season so far, I will not be taking questions about this race because this race makes me want to bash my head into a wall until I have no feeling in my brain anymore. Feel free to ask. This is why I genuinely wish I was on PC so I could just pull up highlights of the season so far. Whilst on the safety car, we have TikTok open. Oh lord, homicides being committed. This sounds... Safety car is in this lap, but this sounds like... I don't mean to sound rude when I say this, but your luck this season is worse than mine in all the SFCR seasons put together. Like, the amount of bad luck I had in SFCR. Like, I had one race where I was sandwiched between 6 people and got wiped out. And Entok has dropped behind Mojo. No, Entok's retaken the lead. Oh lord. I see what you mean. But Mask dropping back in through turn 1 there. Mask will go round the outside of Domi here. Domi making contact with Mask. Mask not making the move. Mask dropping down into 7th. My game is bugged saying that the safety car is still out, so hopefully that fixes itself soon. But Stadbody making it up into P5, now behind the Italian Domi. The short-tempered Italian as well. Although I don't think we have any more Italians driving in the league, but probably the shortest tempered driver I've met, Domi, is... And caution in sector 2 here, and so Stadbody with the damage. And Stadbody looking like he might have to come in this lap, and it's the right end plate missing of his car. As is contact between Mask and Mason behind, and Mask, is he missing an end plate now as well? I think he's got away with that one with no damage. But Midget and MMTZ wheel to wheel here now. DRS is re-enabled, but MMTZ is in the pit. And now is this for a wing change? Dummy dropping down the grid up ahead. Mask right in behind him. And there's a Mask is out, and that's a reset to track from Mason. But I don't... Yep. Domi again the culprit to that, I think. Domi without a front wing at all now. Yeah, we actually need to do reports this race. Same. I don't mind doing it right after... I don't mind doing it right after this if you want. I don't mind doing it tomorrow if you want to. Give me a second. I will message Orion now quickly. Right, I've told Orion. But Mojo now leads the race. Entok second, Domi up to third. Domi staying out with basically no front wing. There's always a way to deal with the anger, which is take out your anger on annoying kids on Fortnite. I have a wall. Okay, I was watching and I did not see you cross the line. I seen it and yeah, no, I didn't see you cross the line, so I'll take that away at the end of the race. Because I was watching and you genuinely did not cross the line. I'm listening to a song right now which really sums up how I feel after this race right now. But Mojo leads the race, Entok in second, under pressure from Domi, but Domi still without most of her front wing. Interesting as to why he hasn't come in for a new front wing yet, considering he has less than half a front wing left. He's still not coming in. Why? Why is he doing this to himself? Yeah, 100%. I mean, like, Lytra's setting fastest laps, so yeah. So Lytra with fastest laps on the hard tyres. I can't remember what that lap was because my brain just completely went after trying to do the maths of the gap. But the two of the people in here who actually know how to have a bit of a battle, Lytra and StatBuddy, are coming up to battling each other soon. So that'll be fun to watch. People who know how to drive. I'm sure a lot of people are feeling that way. I am. I want to have a battle with my willpower to continue with this race right now. Moving up ahead. Mojo's still pulling away from Entok. I'm so tired. We'll continue to watch as StatBuddy continues to gain on Lytra. And 2 purple sectors here for Stab Body on the minimap. As Domi loses out to Orion as Orion is in. And Stab Body having a massive gasp, which confused me there. Hitting the wall. No damage on the car to be seen visibly. Stab Body to the line, 141.4, new fastest lap, as he is now within time of a couple of tenths of Litro. And time for hopefully a good battle to ensue. I just forgot English. Stab Body with the DRS open on board, we'll go with him, switching to Litro now as we watch Litro's on board. And Stab Body comes in ahead of him just before the corner, and beautiful overtake down the straight. Clean overtake for the first time in this race, arguably. As Mason spinning, and another reset to track from Mason there. So that is 20 seconds worth of penalties for him now. As Stab Body has said a bad word in reaction to something, as Litro is all over the back of his car right now. This will be a nice battle in this race. We'll stick with these guys for a little bit, watch a nice battle. Although behind we have 2 of the culprits of today's safety cars gaining on each other, and could be a little bit of a battle there as well to come soon. Which I don't know if I have the willpower to commentate on, so I'm just going to stick with Stab Body and Litro right now, as these 2 clean drivers continue to chase each other down as Mojo is into the pits and Litro will go to the inside. So you have a beautiful helicopter angle there. Yeah, I just seen that. As they both jump Mojo, who is coming out of the pits on a new set of medium tyres. As Domi is starting to pull away from Midget, so we won't get the battle of the dirty drivers to follow. With Stab Body and Litro. Show them what they can do, and Mojo in behind them now as well. And now my dog wants out of my room. Go on, Spot. Go downstairs and see Mum and Dad. Hey. Oi. Oi. Downstairs. Down. No. And Mojo losing so much front wing. Go on. Down the stairs. Good boy. Sorry. I was just making sure my dog was actually going downstairs. But the update was that Mojo lost some of his front wing whilst I was not paying attention. It's the left end plate of the front wing, so let's see if he can, let's see if he can try to nurse the car around and stick with Stab Body and Litro, or whether he will pit, as Mason has now retired from the session. Entok leads, but Entok, it will be expected that he'll be in the pits again for the end of this race. But Mojo is going to stay out and try to nurse this damage along. So we have a bit of a train here. Mojo also a relatively clean driver, I would argue personally, after driving as his teammate in the former league. Was it teammate? No, it wasn't teammate, but had some good battles with him there and relatively cleaner. A bit of locking wheels, but yeah, wheel lock around Baku is one of the scariest things that exist. Oh, were you in SFCR after the gigantic lap 1 incident at Monza? You weren't there at that point. I wasn't sure if you were or not. That was genuinely, as Midget also retiring from this race, so 8 runners remain. But yeah, I think you were in the league, but you weren't a driver at that point. But no, that was like, I was in behind it and I almost got wiped out, and that was like genuinely the scariest experience I've ever had in a league race. Like, that was even scarier than driving against Dommy and Midget together. Like, he broke so early and everybody started like swerving out of the way to try to avoid it. As Stadbody up into P3 now. Boogie's AI just getting overtaken by everybody. And no, Litro still there. I lost Litro for a second there, but Litro still in this race with this train of drivers. As Mojo trying to put Stadbody under pressure, trying to go around the outside. Interesting place. Interesting place to try to make a move there. And there's no way he's going to look. No, he backs out of the move. Watching drivers go through the castle section is genuinely the thing I hate. Yeah, no, I just watch you going through there and watch your back tire almost clip the wall. I know it's a case of, that's the one. I'm great through the castle section, but if I'm behind someone, I hate it. It's like, I know if someone makes a mistake through the castle section, then it's like, you know, like, I can't control what happens at that point. Because it's not like some corners where if someone makes a mistake, you can swerve around them. It's not that kind of corner. Where Stadbody. Provisional lead Stadbody because Entok will have to pit again in this race. So realistically, this is your provisional podium here. Unless there's an incident involving the three, but I very, very much doubt it. Because those, not to be rude to Entok, but there's no way he can take them 16 lap old mediums to the end of the race here. He's sliding a lot now, and he does seem to have end plate damage as well. Yeah, he has got end plate damage as well, so he's just trying to nurse this car around, but he's losing time to those behind. So at some point, he's going to have to make the decision. You'd have thought. As we see, can Stadbody get a better run through the castle section? A bit of a better run that time by the looks of it. But no, I was just going to come to that point that it did not look on the optimal line at all through there. This is like, you know, it's like first lap. Yeah. Yeah, no, I can tell that you look very shaky around sections of this track. But you still have the pace, and it's showing that you have the pace here. As Mojo will go to the outside. Litro went to look on the inside in the contact. Litro just went to go to the inside, then went to the outside. Or tried to go to the outside and those contact. And this is the second day in a row we've had someone with side pod damage. Kwame yesterday and Stadbody today with side pod damage. It's not the day for the front wings at all for anybody. Especially not Stadbody. But they are up with Entok now. As Mojo hitting the wall. Sorry. Hey. But Mojo, half a front wing now, as he clipped it through the castle section. Hey, isn't that the commentator's job though? Every time I've ever had a race where I've watched the stream of a commentator or rewatched it after, the commentator's always said something and then it's actually happened to me. But Entok, from first to third in a couple of corners there. As Stabbury and Litro both making it past him. Now does... As Entok is... we talked about Litro's straight line speed, but Entok's was... Entok almost went up into first past Litro. He was briefly almost making it there. But that is some... That's some Monza 00 wing straight line speed from Entok today. Talking about 00 wings, I ran 00 wings around Jeddah last night. That was an experience. I actually almost dipped in the 27s before I invalidated through the final corner. It was weird. But Entok, them tyres, 18 laps old. Litro's disconnected. I'm gonna get him back in quickly. Right, he's got invite. Yeah, he had... Oh, the entire wing's gone now. Oh. He lost half of it last lap through castle section, so I wonder where he's lost that. Has he only just lost it coming down the hill? Ah, right. I have got Litro an invite sent, so hopefully he can rejoin. And 10 lap old Hards, Litro under his AI, and he's just, yeah, he's just rejoined as it's putting him in the pits. No, it's a straight wheel change. Onto the softs. No, sorry, mediums. Sorry, that was Mojo on the softs. So, Litro has rejoined, however, so hopefully he'll be able to take control of his car again soon. And Litro's gone again. Let me quickly send him another invite. Entok in second. Regan in fifth, but Regan hasn't been seen much of this race. We haven't really gone to him much in this race today. I'm sorry. I swear, every time I'm trying to talk about a different driver, you just have a moment I switch back to you. And Regan's asked if he's disconnected. I haven't seen anything saying he's disconnected. I think it's because he's sandwiched between Boogie and Litro, who have both disconnected. Who, for Boogie or Litro? Well, even Orion, or Gabriel, I should say. Yeah. It's fucking on my head. Sauber P45 currently. No, it's certainly not bad for them. Boogie did not rejoin after I did send an invite to him, so assuming that, well, he wasn't online when I sent the invite, so assuming that his internet has cut out. On board with Regan into the castle section we go. Nicely taking the castle section there for Regan. Only F124 Irish driver. But up to P4 he goes. And 2.6 behind Orion, so podium could be on for Regan here, but he has got Mojo on the softs. Very, very close to him. Right on his tail, actually, in fact. 2/10 behind him. As Mojo... Oh, no, he hasn't took cooling damage, but Mojo up to 4th now. But on the softs. Yeah, but I was spectating it. You didn't cross the line on the stream. I can recheck it again, but I didn't see you cross the line. But Regan and Mojo having a bit of a tussle here. Regan, another driver who is clean. I forgot the rest of the sentence I was about to say. I just had a brain malfunction and forgot my sentence. Regan, a clean driver, he just gets on the wrong end of incidents, unfortunately. Yeah, your fates have switched today. Mojo on these softs really scraping the walls here today. I thought I was going to sneeze. But Regan back up into 4th again. And Mojo has just left Regan in the dust here. Regan on their much older medium tyres as well, so that has played an impact into being left in the dust. Really left in the dust here, as Mojo is pushing. Yeah, I was going between some of the other drivers and just seeing if anyone had damaged updates on, but I didn't see any. As Entok still managing the damage and them medium tyres, he might go to the end on them. There's a lot of sliding coming from that Haas car though. Every corner looks like he's just drifting it at this point. Obviously, yes, there is lag to take in as well with him being from Brazil, but yeah, no, he is. There's some corners when you can tell it's not just lag, it's genuinely sliding it through the corners. %61 Porygon. So I've just got one tab open of Twitch, one tab open of YouTube for music, and one tab open of Discord on the Pokemon channel. Then I've got my other account checking the general, and then my eyes also checking on the race as well. Multitasking. I keep feeling like I need to sneeze. But, on the penultimate lap, your standings are Stabuddy, Entok, Mojo, Regan, Litro, Gabriel, not Orion, Boogie, and Domi. Domi could or should get Boogie by the end of this race as well. Heading on to the final lap is your championship leader, Stabuddy. His main rival this season, Owen, did not show today. Interesting. Especially after last week having to ask if you could buy PS Plus. That was an interesting one for everybody who was involved in the conversation at the time. Also on the final lap, do you want me to go into this? Yeah, why not? Go into the interestingness of the situation of Owen last week. So, for those of you who don't know, Owen is an adult with a job, and about 10 minutes before the race, he says to us, can you wait for me, guys? I need to go and ask my mom if I can buy PS Plus. That confused everybody in the VC at the time as to what was going on with him having to go and ask his mom, considering he apparently has a job. So, yeah, for those of you who didn't know, that is what went on last week and what confused us and had us laughing for about 10 minutes in VC. And questioning reality as well on some of our behalves. Especially mine, I was questioning everything at that point. I had so many questions that could not be answered. Yeah, I would say from what I seen of the penalty which was given, then it should be. But I will recheck it. But Stabuddy took... Mojo provisionally wins the race. Stabuddy in second, Entok third. Regan will cross for his best finish of the season that I can remember in P4. Litro will take home P5. Domi to finish in 6th place. Gabriel 7th and Boogie in 8th. So, just to get confirmation of your results. Provisionally, this is your results. Many a DNF today, but let's just check next week's race. We will see you in Canada next week for F1 23 and 24. Until then, goodbye.